What's going on, crew? Just want to remind everyone that I will be giving away $50 when I get to 1,000 followers. I'm currently at 970, and I think that in time for Christmas, I'll be able to give away $50 to one of my dedicated followers. All right. The way you win this $50 is by entering 5 numbers in the comment section of this video. I already have a number picked out for tonight's video. If you get that number, then I put your name into a bag. When I get to 1,000 followers, one of those names in the bag is going to win $50 to enter into your Draftkings account so I can help you multiply and make more money. So I will PayPal you $50, guys, when I get to 1,000 followers. Comment 5 numbers in the comment section to get yourself in the runnings for that $50, okay? Let's get into tonight's breakdown. Before I even do that, I want to take a look at my lineup from yesterday. What I did wrong, what I did right. What I did wrong was having Rajon Rondo in the lineup. That's probably my biggest regret. I'm so disappointed in New Orleans because whenever they run Rondo heavy minutes, they do well, they win. But for some reason, they don't like to. The last 3 games or so, Rondo has not been getting any run. And it's been resulting in some really weird basketball. They're running guys. I understand Etuan Moore got hot a couple games and put up big points, but Jameer Nelson has never been a winner. All right, he's never been a winner in the NBA. I don't see why they're so adamant on running Jameer Nelson out there. I just don't get it. Kevin Love, Bradley Beal, those guys did very well. John Wall did decent for a 3-game slate. Eric Bledsoe was on the team. The Cavs is just a sweet matchup for him. I knew he would do well. Zach Randolph did about 6 times value. Mike Scott. I was big on Mike Scott. I was telling you guys, yes, try to get Mike Scott. Even Gortat. Someone in the chat mentioned Gortat name, and I just know when your team has like the size to go up against Boogie, and it's like a no-brainer that you got to play that size, and that size is going to be needed. And so shout out to whoever brought up Gortat towards the end. That was a good call. Frank Mason, he hit the 6 times value. He had 24 today. What do you call you? Stein underachieved. Trevor Booker underachieved a little bit. So we were pretty much one play off, man. For that price that they wanted for Bledsoe, not Bledsoe, for Rondo, I paid, I think, what, $6K? For that $6K for Rondo, I could have Buddy Hield dropped 40. I didn't see that coming. You know, I could have had some Buddy Hield in there. And without Rondo, Drew Holiday is worthless. If you listen to my podcast, you know that I always say don't play Drew Holiday if Rondo's not playing. When Rondo's not playing, you want to play the bigs, man. Play AD. And shout out to that person that listened to me if I told him to go AD instead of Cousins. I think AD outperformed Cousins too. Let's see. Oh, they had pretty much the same points. But with no Rondo, you want to go to bigs because they're just going to put the ball in their hands. When Rondo's running the show, you want to go Drew Holiday in the backcourt because Rondo, for one, he plays defense. It allowed Drew Holiday to get back on offense quicker, and he could set up Drew Holiday quicker. It gives him more space to operate because you got to put more pressure on the ball when Rondo's playing. Versus when Rondo's not out, the guards pretty much clamp down on Drew Holiday. You don't have to pay attention to Etuan Moore and Miller and these guys. I know Etuan Moore had a couple games when he's hot, but they're not really that good. And for them to try to be showcasing these guys and getting their asses kicked is just unbelievable. But nonetheless, let's get off of that. Today was not the day. That 6 from Rondo is so disappointing. That's it. That's all I could say, honestly. Let's check out YouTube. Fitch, I'm tiptoeing in this DFS. Don't speak to me. What's up, DFS and fam? Jeffrey, what's going on, man? Did well tonight. Appreciate it, fam. You're welcome. Off night for me, but onto tomorrow's slate with some help from DFS Simplified. Michael, anything I can do to help you, man? It's a pleasure. Go ahead, like the video, guys. Always play Mike Scott. They always start him or Uber in the second half. I was big on Mike Scott, too. Somebody was like, oh, that's chasing. That's chasing. I never thought the Mike Scott play was chasing. I like Mike Scott. I've been watching him for some times. Troyel says, what up with Love? He had 30-plus half and ended up with 40-something. He cooled off. He cooled off in the second half. But Love wasn't an issue, man. Love wasn't an issue. There's some heat for tomorrow. I'm about to break it all the way down. Game by game, we're going to handpick tomorrow's fire. I don't know when I'm going to pick Rondo again. I'm not messing with Rondo until that team shows their identity. I thought they did when he came back from injury and they started winning. He started doing well, and they started going up against good teams. And when they went up against the Rockets and these guys showed up, I'm like, yeah. You know what I mean? Rondo was out there. Everybody was good. But then it just went to the, I don't know. I can't call it. But first game, Charlotte versus Toronto. Please, guys, again, I don't know what you guys listen to. I don't know what you guys are into. But do not play Kemba Walker. Do not play Kemba Walker. Kemba Walker was chalk last night. Not tonight, but last night. And I don't get it. He will always disappoint you guys, and you're starting to see it. I'm telling you, no matter who tell you to play Kemba Walker, do not play Kemba Walker for these prices, all right? 24, 33, 27, 35, 31, 28. It's going to happen time and time again. I know he's a talented guy. He's good or whatever, but the system that he's in, I don't know what it is. It's just, and I'm only saying this because I've been burned by Kemba Walker last season so many times when he was in so good situation, to the point where I realize it's just not worth it. Do not pick Kemba Walker, right? And again, yes, he's going to have games. If you look at his game log, you'll see some 41, some 50. He has a 50 side, but please do not pick Kemba Walker, man. Do not play Kemba Walker in your lineup. If there's one thing that I've never been wrong yet, is do not play Kemba Walker, right? Batum starting to come around. He had 38-point games, been around the 30 quite a bit. But Toronto, in 32 minutes, he only put up 20. I'll be careful with Batum as well. He hasn't been showing too much consistency. MKG and Marvin Williams, I'm not really interested in anyone from this game. Dwight Howard. In 30 minutes, he put up 42 against them. I don't like Dwight Howard either. Tomorrow, let's see, it's not really interested in too many of those guys. 8K Lowry against Charlotte. Now, do not go against Kemba Walker either. Kemba Walker can play a little bit of defense. And guys like Kyle Lowry, they're so inconsistent. We need 48 from him, to my standards at least. And he's not doing that consistently. DeRozan is. He's doing it more so consistently. In 35 minutes, he put up 43. Again, though, these 30, 40, 38-point games won't satisfy me. I don't really want DeRozan for these prices. 3,800 for CJ Miles. Sometimes he starts, sometimes he doesn't. We don't know what's going on there. What's going on with Serge, though? Oh, he was ruled out for some knee pain. Don't do it. Don't play his backups either. If Serge is out, maybe Valanciunas is worth a look. He's going to have to take more responsibility in the paint. Sacramento is a team that you pick against, bigs against. I don't know about Charlotte, but Dwight Howard will be demanding respect down in the post. So I don't like Valanciunas. I don't even like this game. Nothing stands out in that game to me. Honestly, I don't like it. Let's see if somebody on YouTube likes it. Always play Mike Scott. What up with Love? 5 to 7 are the best. There's some heat for tomorrow. I don't know when I'm gonna pick Rondo. Yeah, man, I'm done with the Rondo. Focus on people making mistakes. 8-game slates, even with mistakes, can catch. 5 games, just go with their first 6 times, and you will be good. Rondo will mess around and get a triple double next time. I'm fine, man. I'm gonna have to leave Rondo alone until they establish some identity. When they go to him consistently, then I'll start messing with him. Kemba has a hurt wrist. Oh, okay. More reasons. Don't play him. Lonzo not tomorrow. You notice I picked one Lonzo on the right nights. Tomorrow's not a Lonzo night. Not against the Rockets. The Rockets gonna blow them out. More games, more mistakes, and injuries. That's why I like DFS simplified strategy to make a main and late slate lineup and run both. That's a fact. I'm gonna make a main lineup and a turbo or whatever it is, and I'm gonna play both of them. No Kemba last year. He played better. There are just more options. The trick to playing Kemba is not ever playing. Don't play Kemba, man. Do not play Kemba Walker. How many times you got knocked out of the money for the West Coast? A lot. Sheekum, no. DeRozan only player. I'm not playing anybody from that game. Unless Atlanta might have some candy. First, let's check out injuries, right? There's no Deadman and no Muscala. Nothing really great. Shooter. You know, like I said, Shooter's going through something with the coach. I will leave Shooter alone. Shooter has not really been getting to the value too much, but he's getting back his minutes, so that's interesting. I might have some interest in Shooter here at home now, guys, against Indiana. Let's see. They played? No, they haven't played. Miami's a tough matchup for him. He still got to 38, okay? Memphis, he played 37 minutes. And he got 47. If he's going to be playing these 30-something minutes again, then I think Shooter's back. I could trust him. Like again, 2 games of minutes in the 30. But the problem I was having with Shooter was here, 28, 27, 22 minutes. I'm not into that. When he plays 35 and 39, he'll get you 35, 46. He'll get you better numbers, all right? Against Indiana, that's interesting. At home, I think I got some interest in Shooter here, but still, 7K is a lot of money, and I don't think there's too much upside to that. And again, we're facing the risk that they'll sit him down. They haven't really been running him as consistently. Bazemore for 6,500. He's averaging 6 times value in his last 10 games. 3 out of the last 4 games, he was able to hit value for that. Let's see what he's doing, though, right? He's scoring 16 points, 5 steals, 3 steals, 7 assists. Is he running the ball more? 5 assists, 4 assists, 5 assists, 4 assists, 7 assists. Seen a lot of assists coming out of Bazemore. So I don't know if they're running him more as a ball handler. That makes me not really interested, especially against Oladipo's defense. That can be a little bit concerning. And then Taurean Prince. You see, the problem with these guys is this. In the last 2-3 games, they're starting to show some potential. But on a big slate like this, we might find options that we don't have to cross our fingers. And these are cross your fingers kind of players. When they do good, you'll be happy. But when they don't, you're like, why? Why did I do that? You don't want to be saying, why do I do that tomorrow? You want to be certain, right? So you want to go through all these games and find players that are in very good situations to bring you what you want. So Atlanta, I'm going to hold off on. Indiana, Oladipo for 9,200 is interesting, right? He's averaging about 6 times value in his last 6 games. He's definitely safe for around 40, mid-40s, I want to say, okay? With some 50-point upside. And Atlanta gives up a ton of points to these guys. His home and away split, he seems to do better away. I don't have a lot of reasons not to play Oladipo in this up-paced game. What did he do in OKC? Did he play? 36. And OKC plays defense. I don't like to pick on him, but Boston does as well. But Gauze has been able to do well against Boston. Brooklyn, 45. I'm going to pick on some Oladipo tomorrow. I haven't really been messing with Oladipo too much, but for those prices against Atlanta, I like to pick Atlanta. Pick on Atlanta. And Oladipo's in a prime spot to do well. He's not at home, but he's in a prime spot to do well. For some reason, they have Schroeder's defense as a defense to stay away from. Draftkings has Atlanta in the red, saying do not pick point guards against them. I don't know what's going on. Maybe Schroeder's shift to the 2, and that's why it's better to pick a 2 guard, and maybe that's why Bazemore. I don't know if anybody's from Atlanta and watch Atlanta. I haven't really been tuning into Atlanta games, but some weird stuff, weird dynamics. Now Lance Stevenson, you only want at home, right? When he's at home, he does better. If we look at his away games, look, at Brooklyn, only 15. His away games are all in the 20s. All right, all in the 20s. Whenever he's at before his name, he gets back down to the single digits. He did okay in Houston, I get it, but you want to stay away from Lance Stevenson. Where you going? Yeah, call me when you get there and drive through. I want some of those chicken strips. Yeah. Buttermilk or something. Buttermilk chicken strips. I think they got. Pardon me, guys. So.
Pardon me, people.
Thad Young.
Hey, people.
Too expensive. Bogdanovich. Chill out.
People. Woo!
I don't know what's going on with her. She never comes in here and turn up when I'm live. All of a sudden today she want to get all crazy. Sabonis is someone that I have interest in. The only problem that I really have with I love Sabonis. Every night I look for a reason to play him. It's just that he comes off the bench, and it bothers me that he does. But if for whatever reason he can get some start, and then Turner, I've been trying to find. I don't want it. The only person I'm interested in is Oladipo. Everybody else is weird. I'm not really interested. I'm not gonna spend too much time there. All right. DeRozan only play in Toronto. Okay. I like Depot. He brings the ball up a lot. Oladipo is becoming matchup proof. His 3-point percentage is very high. That's good because the Hawks will give it up. PJ Tucker started second half last game. Chicken has strips. Turn up. We hear you talking to her all the time. You a winner. Popeye's chicken. 9,200 for Oladipo. You tripping, bro? Not really. Oladipo floor is pretty safe for 5 times. He got the 6 times upside. And it's the Hawks, that up pace game. I don't know if I can go there, but that's the only person I like so far. So I put him there to hold a spot. I'm never excited to play 9.2 for a big name anyway. But look at the numbers, man. I mean, other than the 54, you do have a point though. 42, 48, 36. But then look, 71, 54. 65. So if we hit him on one of those big nights, man, that'd be what's up. Just don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Let's keep it going though. Has they adjusted? All right, finally. I'm off Al Horford. His price has finally been corrected. I was hitting on Al Horford with these 6,500 price. They were bugging. They were having Al Horford at 6,600, and I was picking it every night. If you're gonna put Al Horford at 6,600 every night, I'm gonna pick it. Okay, every night. 673. It's just $400 more, but now I'm a little bit concerned. I'm like, I don't know. Still, I'll consider. You know what? Al Horford, I'm gonna ride it because I think he's a sure thing. If we look at his last 10 games, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 70% of the times, Al Horford is gonna be in the 40s. So let's go ahead and pick Al Horford. He's been too consistent. He gets the ball quite a bit. He's at home. It's Miami who's banged up like crazy right now. I don't see them giving Al Horford too much resistance at home. So I like Al Horford again. Al Horford is becoming one of my dogs now, man. He's been doing me all right. Kyrie for 8K, I'm good. Boston team's not a team I like to really pick on, honestly. If you're into Boston, I mean, I'll break it down. Jaylen Brown, he needs about 30. He doesn't do it consistent. And I can say the same thing for everybody else. This guy needs 30. He doesn't do it consistent. Tatum needs upper north of 30. He's probably a little more consistent looking for 5,600. Still, Utah is tough, right? Let's look at the matchups he's been having. I might have some interest for 5,600. First, I need to know how many minutes he's playing. He's playing minutes in the 30s. I think that's too cheap for him. That's the cheapest he's been, right? Here he's 6K, he dropped 30. He was 57 here, he dropped 40. Okay. He's 58 here, and Utah could give him a pass. That game got out of hand. They lost bad. And I think that's when a lot of people didn't play Whenever they got a full crew running, he tends to do well. Phoenix, he did. I like Tatum tomorrow, guys. I'm happy that I took the time to really be patient. More so is that Marcus Morris is going to be out, right? Let's see. Coach Brad Stevens suggested Monday that Morris won't play both halves of back-to-back games once he's cleared to return. So he's not even clear to return. So Morris is out. Let's see what's going on with this team. Beast is questionable. He suffered a broken nose, and plan is for him to get it rested Tuesday. Is to get it reset on Tuesday. The plan is for me. Initially, they ruled him out Wednesday, but it appears as though they'll now wait until. Nonetheless, that doesn't matter. He's a bench player. So yeah, with no Morris and with his shots and whatever, I like Tatum. Now, Miami plays defense on the wings, but in 2 games playing 32 minutes, he already averaged 30 points against them. His jump shot is too good, man. 1 for 1, 2 for 2, 1 for 1. He went 0 for 4 here, but 3 for 5. He's shooting the 3-ball well. He'll grab rebounds. He'll get you some defensive numbers. He can score. He's a high-energy guy. The team likes him. With no Hayward, they've been featuring him more. There's no reason not to play Tatum. Tatum and Al Horford stack tomorrow. It's an unusual stack for me. The players, no, Al Horford, I've been on him more so lately, but Tatum, for that price, with no Marcus Morris, I don't see why not, honestly. If Kyrie and Rozier got the 1 position, Jaylen Brown is Smart doing the 2. Who's doing the 3? O'Helly and Tatum. There's absolutely no reason to fade Tatum tomorrow, man. I love Tatum. Tatum's in a good spot tomorrow to succeed. I'm happy I took the time and not count Miami on Boston out too quick. On the Miami side, what's going on with Tragic, man? So he'll try to play. With some elbow stuff going on. He's gonna try to play. I don't like that. And apparently, Kyrie Irving has been pretty defensively good this year. If Dragic doesn't play, I still don't think I'll take this guy. This guy right here, he's very up and down. Really, I don't love it too much. $6K for Dion Waiters, they can keep it. I don't want it. Josh Richardson has been very good as of late. But again, he's playing matchups that he should have been good in. Atlanta and Clippers are teams that you want to attack. Yes, that's why I'm considering Oladipo. Get it, guys? It's a reason why you got to think Oladipo is too much, but there's a reason I'm considering him. He's playing a team that everybody goes and take advantage of. And I don't see Josh Richardson, but for Boston, $6K for Richardson is scary. When he was like 4 something, right? 4,800. I was so kicking myself. I took him out my lineup and didn't do as well as I could have done. But $6K now for Josh Richardson, I'm good. Want to sell high, buy low. We had a chance to buy him low, and I didn't take it. But at this point, I'm just not interested. And then Ellington for 4K is someone worth a look. Every now and then he tends to show up. Keywords every now and then. We're not into that, right? Olynyk, Bam. Bam is someone of interest, man. Again, it's a far stretch. It's a reach. But Bam has been with no Whiteside and apparently no JJ. Olynyk and Bam has been asked to do a lot. Olynyk would disappoint you like he did to me last night. I took out Richardson for Olynyk, regretted it. But apparently Mickey, this kid Mickey is who's been getting he's efficient. He's good for a point per minute. Again, the matchups are not really telling me much, but if you're a big and you go to Charlotte and you put up these numbers, I'm interested. As a matter of fact, I'm all in on Mickey tomorrow. Because look here. 14 minutes, 15 points. 15 minutes, 13 points. 3 minutes, 5, 5, 5, 7. I gotta consult with Big Gabe Santana. He lives in Miami, you know. He'll probably tell me better, but 15 minutes, 19, 27, 27, 24, 25. He's good for 20 minutes, and he's doing very well. Let's read up on him. Mickey managed 9 points, 10 rebounds. He supplied a career high in rebounding while matching his career high in scoring. He lifted in well with Asai Whiteside, Justice Winslow, and James Johnson. Whiteside and Johnson have already been ruled out of Wednesday versus Celtics, and if Winslow remains out, then Mickey might be called upon to play a different load. What's going on with Winslow? Is he looking good for him? He's doubtful. You got to throw Mickey in there. This is the gems that I break down these slates looking for. And I know he'll be high on because everybody else is on it. But why not? Let's get on it with them, man. That's a good consideration, man. No Winslow. Let's get Mickey. Mickey is up, guys, in a very good matchup. I don't see why not. I don't see why he won't be successful for that price. Gotta go Mickey and feel good about it, all right? And that's it. That's it for that game. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. YouTube, what's up? Talk to me. I will pay 9,200 for 55 points. Yeah, I love Oladipo, man. I'm gonna give Oladipo a shot tomorrow. I feel good about it. What's up, fam? I'm turned up. Finals, here I come. Richie Turner. No K Pope equals Harden equals 75. No Lopez equals Capella equals 50. Durant versus Brooks equals 75. Equals 200 points. Something to look at. He plays D also. Atlanta is going to give up a lot of steals. I know that. Thought that too. And Oladipo burn me versus Thunder. Great matchup, but that price is upside for it. Oladipo would never burn me against the Thunder because I would never pick Oladipo against the Thunder, okay? Oladipo, the Thunder plays defense, guys. Please stop picking players against the Thunder. That's my team, and I can tell y'all. I go and look at these stats all the time, man. The Thunder plays good defense. And a matter of fact, to convince me, I just want to look and see what teams we want to target tomorrow because I've been having luck with targeting teams that give up a lot of points, rightfully so. Right? Like Phoenix, New Orleans. That's what I should have looked at today. If I'd have looked at my stat book today, I would have picked on New Orleans. I'd have did well. Nets. These are teams you want to pick against, all right? These are teams giving up points. Magics, Lakers. Those are teams you want to pick against, all right? All right. You want to pick point guards against teams that's giving up a lot of assists. Hawks. Okay. Hawks. You want to pick point guards. Cleveland. You want to pick point guards against these teams. Like Bledsoe today. You get the gist, guys? This stuff is simple. Magics. You want to pick point guards that play these teams. Bulls. All right. They're giving up a lot of assists. Point guards are responsible. Unless you have like a, you just want to pick those guys. You want to pick bigs against teams that's giving up rebounds, guys. Nets. All right. Magics. These are teams that we always pick bigs against. Nets, Magics, Lakers. So let's see who's giving up a lot of 3-pointers. Hawks. Oladipo, like somebody said, he's been hitting 3-pointers very consistently. So the numbers are there to look at. Don't look these logarithm tools with the NBA DVP and all this stuff. I get it. They take these same numbers and they process it in a better way that we can look at them, right? But the numbers are there, man. Let's use those numbers and be successful, all right? Horford, Bam, or Johnson. One of them. They can't hold him, even Olenek, nothing. Tatum's been decent. If Tatum gets steals and blocks, he will hit value. Of course. Mickey is good chalk. Of course. That little Mexican that was holding Oladipo doesn't play defense, bro. LOL. He just burned me. Pick anyone against the Kings. All right, let's keep it going. Sac versus Brooklyn. Start with Brooklyn at home, right? We know that Dinwiddie at home is something I like. For 67. First of all, Dinwiddie, he's been in the 6. At home against Indiana, he kind of burned us. Against Sacramento, though, at home, I think I'm going to have to go back to Dinwiddie. This Indiana game, they got blown out the water. Sacramento coming off of a back-to-back is not going to blow them out the water. All right, guys? So if you want to do yourself a favor, pick Dinwiddie at home. I've been doing it. I've been successful doing it. Just continue to do it. Continue to pick Dinwiddie at home, man. You will not be disappointed. Dinwiddie at home is what you want. Caris LeVert, he burnt me with this 5-point game. I am so off. I'm so far off Caris LeVert, man. I'm just so off. Stauskas, did they run him again after he came out to have a big game? Or they gave him a couple minutes, that Indiana game? Oh, in garbage time or whatever? 15 minutes? Okay. Not interested in it. Not interested in Stauskas. I'm not interested in anybody else but Hollis Jefferson, 6K looks a little bit interesting. He's been pretty consistent, but 6K is a little high. There's no upside to that. They ran Okafor. Finally, they gave him 22 minutes. He only gave back 16. He went 5 for 11. He took a lot of shots. He's not rebounding. I don't know, guys. I don't know about it. I don't know about Okafor. Zeller still too cheap. Zeller reminds me again of Kufos, Costa Kufos. He's starting. He's gonna get 20-something minutes, and he's good for a point per minute. He will score too. Apparently, now he's 5 for 9. He's pretty efficient. He's another guy. It's way too cheap. I love Zeller for the value to him, especially if you're looking for some Harden and KD and these guys. And you know what makes these slates lose a lot of fun is when an hour before lock, a bunch of injury news come out. Everybody just stack up big names and whatnot. I won't be doing that, guys. I won't be doing that. I probably won't play KD, depending on the situation when I get to this game. I probably won't play Harden. I might fade those guys, all right? But I'm just going to hold on to Zeller for now, just to give him a look, because for him starting against Sacramento especially, and the fact that he's taking like 10 shots a game is encouraging. He's going to have tons of rebounds. He didn't even have any rebounds this game. He had no defensive stats. He just had 13 points. I like the guy, man. I think he's going to get you rebounds. I think he's at home. Ever since Trevor Booker left, he's been consistent. Let's look at his numbers. Let's give another in-depth analysis of Tyler Zeller, because a lot of people are going to look at me like I'm crazy, okay? For almost the bare minimum, in the last 6 games, this guy's averaging 6 times value. That's the first reason I like him, okay? He had an 8-point game in a game that they got blown out by 40, 20, 33 points. He only played 15 minutes, okay? I'm outside of that game, all right? His floor has been, what, 16? Like, that's a good floor. We want that. Little 5 times right for the bare minimum. That's a floor that I'm willing to accept tomorrow, okay? Let's continue, though. Let's continue to look at Zeller and why we want him tomorrow. As I continue to look at Zeller, I see some upside. It's a pretty tough matchup, man. Houston is tough. 18 minutes, 18 points. Dallas is an easier one. Atlanta, he should have did better on the back-to-back. But he got 19 and 18. OKC, pretty tough. He got 22. Washington, 24. New York, pretty tough matchup, 20. There's no reason to fade Zeller. I don't get it. You want Zeller? Hold on, man. Them chicken strips on the way for me. Hello?
I'm next in line. What do you want?
They got some new buttermilk chicken strips going on.
That's not new.
Yeah, it's been new because for a while they didn't have any chicken strips on their menu. So get that for me. And then I want like 2 orders of the McGriddles with nothing on it though. I don't want any eggs, no sausage, just a plain old McGriddle. 2 orders, 2 different orders of it.
The bread, you mean?
Yeah, just the big McGriddle cake itself. Matter of fact, 3 orders with the chicken. I'm good to go. Yeah, that's what I want. I don't want nothing on it. Just want the McGriddle, that's it. I've been getting it. They could do it. Just make sure you tell them nothing on it. You want 3 different orders. It comes 2 patties, and I want 3 orders of it. With a 5-piece for the chicken strips, and I'm good.
All right.
5-piece chicken strips and 3 orders of McGriddle with nothing on it.
Wait, 5-piece chicken strip?
Yeah.
3 orders of the regular McGriddle?
No, not regular. Just McGriddle with nothing on it.
I mean, you know what I meant.
Yeah, nothing. Just the plain old cakes.
Hello. Hi, can I get your 5-piece? Can I get your 5-piece buttermilk chicken strip? You there?
Yeah, you said buttermilk chicken?
Uh-huh. And then I want 3 McGriddles, but just the bread, not the meat or anything. Just the bread.
How many?
3.
All right, he got it. All right, I'm hanging up. And bring something to drink.
What do you want to drink?
Snapples go. No matter. All right. My bad. I gotta feed myself here. So love Zeller. And that's it. Just Zeller and Dinwiddie. And I'm not even sure if I'm gonna go Dinwiddie. I'm having like a bad fan. I know Dinwiddie at home has been so consistent for me, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I love Zeller. I don't know if I'm gonna go Horford for $7K. I like Horford when he's cheap. I don't like him for 7K. Against Miami. Let me see what he got here going on. I gotta go Horford. Horford's been too good to me. He struggled with Memphis, but he didn't. What didn't he do here? Oh yeah, we're gonna lock in Horford. Horford, yeah. We're gonna lock in Horford. Horford is good to go. I might come off Dinwiddie, and I might come off Oladipo, depending on how it gets when we get down to the thick end of the slate. But I love both of them so far, right? Sacramento, what happened to George Hill? Oh, he expects to play. I don't really love this team like that. I'm really like picking on them. Let's see what they got going on though. I guess this Bogdanovich kid seems to be real. He gets starts. He seems to be good. He's been consistent, but I don't know if I want to go there. On the back-to-back, Buddy Hield lit it up today. He's been hot and cold. Those 17 and 14 and 12 points will make you lose. Don't chase it. Don't chase. Don't go chasing waterfalls, guys. Don't do it. All right. 6K Zach Randolph against the... Nah, I'm not messing with him against the Bulls. I know that's not into that. Carly Stein for 5K. That's a little more like it, but I'm good with this team, man. I'm good with this team. This team made me sick. Was good with that team. Let's check in with YouTube. See how y'all feel about Tyler Zeller. Hold on a second. Yo.
Hey, I'm gonna have to get you a sweet tea because I didn't put any shoes on.
You didn't put any shoes on?
Yeah, I just drove up here. I didn't think I was stopping somewhere else.
No, I don't want to do. If you're gonna buy something to drink, I don't want sweet tea. I don't want.
What you want, Torres?
I'm telling you, I don't want sweet tea. I don't like it from McDonald's. I want Sprite. They have lemonade, get me lemonade, but I think they don't carry it anymore. So if they don't have lemonade, get me Sprite.
All right, bye.
I don't want no sweet tea. These Southern chicks with their sweet tea. Don't they know I'm from New York? I go to the South. That's all everybody wants to drink is sweet tea. Georgia, sweet tea. I don't want that sweet tea. All right, let's check in with YouTube with my Tyler Zeller. See how y'all feel about that. Better options than Zeller. Not for that price, man. Not for that price. Not for that price. See, Dinwiddie versus Frank Mason D is a winner. I'm afraid of Okafor standing time from Zeller. It's not gonna happen. It's not happening. It is not happening. Trust me. The coach rating is not even impressed. I've been watching like some basketball. I live in New York. Zeller is not showing any effort. They're impressed more with Stauskas than Okafor. Okafor has not been showing the effort. He doesn't play defense. Zeller plays defense. Zeller makes going against the Nets a tougher team for bigs. And as of late, bigs been having a hard time against the Nets. It's not happening. All right, and Zeller, he doesn't get that many minutes to begin with. Anyway, he just gets what, 20-something minutes. Zeller's good, man. If you're looking for times value like I do, I think Zeller's safe. All right, reaching with Zeller, nah, nope. Jared Allen will take 17 minutes also. Trust me, guys. Zeller is what you want. First of all, the team doesn't have a clear-cut power forward. All right. Let me show y'all the net situation. Right? They got Dinwiddie as a point guard, and then that's it. But they do run Levert to play point guard. But a true point guard, they just have Dinwiddie. And Whitehead's been coming and giving them a solid minutes, all right? See that? 37, 17. Whitehead's another guy for that bare minimum. But to me, Whitehead is reaching. I don't know if I can go there yet, if I trust him. But Whitehead and Dinwiddie is what they've been doing in the last couple of games, all right? Then you got the two guards. That's when you're looking at Crabbe and Levert, all right? Then you got three. You're looking at Carroll. They don't have and Joe Harris. Joe Harris come off the bench a little bit for them, okay? Then when you get to the fourth spot, there's nobody really. They bring in Quincy AC. They put Hollis Jefferson is getting the start. They bring in Quincy AC every so often. The only reason he got 22 and 26 is because there's been back-to-back blowout games. When the games stay close, these guys don't get minutes. They see 8 minutes, all right? But then the center spot, they don't have anybody at all. If AC is playing backup power forward, it's just Zeller. Okafor is not getting minutes, man. Trust me. Look, he only played one game this last game. In 22 minutes, it was a blowout. They put him in because it was a blowout, and they put him in garbage time. And they probably wanted to see what he could do in a blowout situation. All right? Don't get caught up into that, man. The 15th, I don't even think he played the last game they played. Yeah, look, on the 17th, oh, man, look. The only reason Okafor saw the court was because somebody was out. Who was it? I think it was Carroll. The Nets had rested a couple players that game, and Okafor started court, all right? But if your team is down by 50 points and you're still not getting minutes, then you know how the coach feels about you, bro. They just played Indiana. And they got blown out by 40 points on the 17th, and Okafor didn't even see the court on the 17th, all right? The last time he seen the court was the 15th. Guys, man, you can't tell me about Brooklyn basketball. There's one thing you can't tell me about is Brooklyn basketball. You have to take Zeller for that value, and then you could pay up elsewhere. It's not too large of a slate, no. Popeyes, stripping. Zeller only if he's the best player left. Punt. All right. You guys call it punt if you want. I showed you the numbers, man. I don't understand how you go against a guy that's 3K that outside of a couple blowout games, he's giving you 20s consistently, 19, 20s, 26 in a good matchup. All right. Zeller's what y'all want, man. Unless one of the bigs is out. McGriddle, no meat. That's my shit. I like the McGriddle patty. It tastes like a pancake almost. It's sweet in the middle. I love it. I don't like nothing on it though. Maybe some butter. That's it. I'm playing McBuckets with that order. Lock. Just the bread. LMFAO. What the F? Let me get a cheeseburger without the burger. You know what I meant? That statement has started so many arguments in my house. What statement? Oh, you know what I meant? Yeah. Better options than Zeller. AC and Richard Holler Joseph will take 100%. I need number one, no pickles. Horford at home, lock him in. I'm hungry now. Me too. They pulled him tonight for the fourth. What it do? Adam Hobbs, my boy, man. What up, man? How you? Zeller Waterfall. Nah, Zeller's my favorite value tomorrow. Kansas City here getting that fire. Hell no, no Zeller. You tripping. No Zeller. Come up off him, bro. All right. Amir Caspi, very nice sleeper pick. I got to check it out. Zeller's good as long as we max out salary cap with all 6 times. Exactly. Only net worth using is Dinwiddie. Josh Hart locked in. He's a solid rookie. What happened to Whitehead? He really fell off. No. They've been having him in the D League. Dunn, Bazemore, Carroll, Biombo, Collins, Peyton, Durant. Man, Carmelo, no. For 30 more, take Kleber. 300 more? Nah. 53 watching on. Nope. Not doing Kleber. I got burnt. Never been burnt by Zeller, and I've never been burnt by Al Horford. I'm not touching that. All right. Enough time on this, though. Let's get to Chicago versus Orlando. On the Chicago side, Dunn's been pretty good to me. His price is now creeping up into the 7s, though. I don't know if I could pay that. Can't pay that. Not when you're living in the 30s for the most part. When he was in the 6s, I loved it, but it's time to move off Dunn. I've been riding Dunn for a very long time. It's over for that. Nwaba, though, for 4K, he played him for 35 minutes. He dropped 30 on them. I don't hate Nwaba, but again, he doesn't start, all right? What is this? Every other game, he does well. Look, 14-30, 14-24, 28-30, 17-8. I don't know with Nwaba, but Orlando's a good matchup for them. They're hurt and beat up. Nwaba is a bench player that I would, I'm going to pull him. Excuse me. I don't know about Nwaba. I like Nwaba, man. I like Nwaba when he's getting the minutes. Why he hasn't, let me see, 26 minutes in Philly. He had 4 fouls. What did he do different than he normally does? He didn't have steals. So without 3 steals, he'd have had 24, which is good. Or he only had 1 8 rebound in Philly. He only had 1 rebound. And he used to get 8 and 6 rebounds. So that's what it was, the rebound. I'm going to mess with some Nawaba, man. I'm going to mess with some Nawaba again. Again, this is preliminary. It's not the final lineup. But Zella will make the final lineup. I can't say the same for Nawaba. Zella will make the final. I might take out Oladipo and put Nawaba in and try to get some pay-up options in those big name games. Just depends on how I feel about it. Justin Holiday, he started off really hot that last game. He cooled off in the second half. Against them, he played 28 minutes. He's good. Justin Holiday is pretty solid 5-time value with a little upside on good nights. I like him as well. Mirotic, it's hard to overlook what he's doing, man. Need I show more than what's up on the screen right now? I think Mirotic is as good to go as most. You got to give him the credit, man. We're looking for 6 times value. We need mid-30s from him, okay? 47, 38, 44, 37, all right? When he gets minutes in the 30s. I don't see what's stopping him from getting the minutes with his impressive play as of late. Chicago is on a win streak since Mirotic has been back, guys. They won how many now in a row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where are they in the standings? Because I'm starting to have a feeling that the games matter to Chicago and not like New Orleans where the coach is dumb. The coach see a guy hot and he's playing them, all right? That's the type of stuff that we into. Chicago, oh, they still, damn, they on a winning streak and still all the way down there? Jeez. It's crazy. The Knicks are in the playoffs right now, guys. That's hot. That's kind of impressive. Mirotic is interesting, man. It's a good matchup for him against Orlando, and they're running him even center minutes. The person that's been losing here is Rob Lowe. All right, Rob Lowe's getting minutes in the low 20s now. Even Rob Lowe is too cheap. In 28 minutes, he put up 30. I mean, yeah, they had a tough time in Philly, but I'm looking at Rob Lowe for 4,700. This is a guy that's gonna get you 29, 30 most days. With the Mirotic, I like Robin Lopez, man, and Mirotic. I love Robin Lopez and Mirotic here in this situation. I'm not gonna lie about it. I even love Bobby Portis has been coming alive. It's a lot of minutes they're distributing amongst a lot of people. But against the Orlando that can't defend the front court, I like it. What say Bobby? He had some defensive numbers. 10 rebounds. He's rebounding like a monster, man. These guys are showing up, man. These guys are showing up. There's a lot of interest in this Chicago team, man, from front to back. A lot of interest I have in this team. But Mirotic for 6K, I probably won't go there. Only because why? Why would I not go there? I don't know. Let's see. Philly gives it up to Biggs. So do Milwaukee's. Utah not so much. He went there. He dropped 20-something points. He's getting to the line. He's rebounding. He's scoring in the 20s, 20-something points per minute. It's pretty impressive. I'm kind of stuck. I'm kind of stuck here because does he start? Are they still starting marketing? No, marketing is taking his minutes is low. Why did he struggle from the field? He came up with a clutch 3 in the closing stage of the contest to help fuel the comeback win. When they match up against Magic, will likely provide the rookie with another chance to excel, as the potential absence of Aaron Gordon can create a mismatch for marketing. This team is stacked, man. I like the idea of stacking them up. If you're doing like if I do 2 lineups, I'll stack them all up. But off of just looking at it, I think that Robin Lopez is too cheap. For sure. The fact that his power forwards are pulling down double-digit rebounds and he's not, I'm not too really interested in him, but I think he's cheap. I'm looking at Mirotic. I think Mirotic too cheap. Not too cheap. I think he's in a good spot. And then Bobby Portis for 5K. You might say it's reaching, but 3 out of the last 4 games, he hit 6 times value for that price. And they're at home, man. So with the crowd behind these guys, I think they can keep the streak going. I'm gonna do a separate. I'm gonna do 2 lineups tomorrow. One lineup is just Bulls bigs. I'm gonna put all of them. I'm gonna put Mirotic, Bobby Portis, even Markkanen and Rob Lowe. I'm gonna play all 4 in a lineup. For this lineup's sake, I'm gonna avoid it because I think you got to get the right one, and I think all of them can hit value. They're all good, so I think stacking all of them up, you'll have one that goes off big time, while the other ones barely just hit value. So if you have all of them, I think you'll do well. If you pick one of them, you might not pick the right one. I think you need all of them in a stacked lineup. A Bulls big man stacked lineup will help you win good money tomorrow, guys. Trust that. All right, now looking at Orlando, there's a lot of stuff going on. Let's see. Fournier might come back, apparently. He was limited. So I don't think he'll be back if he's limited. Even if he's back, I'm not interested in none of them. Vucevic for 10K is a big NO for me. Let's start the point guard. Elf, I'm sick of Elf. He's not. I made a joke last year. Until he cuts his hair, I'm not gonna roster him. He still hasn't cut his hair, and I've been picking him, but not anymore. Hey, huh? Right. All right. Thanks. No Peyton. Simmons for 7K. He must be on drugs. I'm not paying. I don't care. I don't care what role he's been playing. That's too much. That's way too much. It's way too much. All right. He zoned you. Had a couple strong games. Couple strong games in the 40s. People might be chasing on that. He's been playing the power forward. In the Bulls, he played 9 minutes and put up 15. But then he went to Portland. He played 21 minutes, and he went to Atlanta, a good team, and he only put up 21. That says to me that he's volatile. I would love to have him on these 40-point night games, but I would not like to have him on these games where he's 6 and 21. So with that being said, I'm going to use some caution where he's on you, but I see it, man. I see him going off. That's pretty impressive. But I'm not paying 7K for Simmons ever. I'm good. What is he doing? He's getting assists, rebounds, scoring 20 points a game. Oh, this girl got to be kidding me. Yo.
Hey, he's saying that they don't have chicken strips.
They don't have chicken strips?
Right. So that's why he gave you the sandwich.
What kind of sandwich? Oh, that butter. Man, I didn't really want that sandwich. I was at the drive-thru on the the other day. I saw some buttermilk. I didn't know what the heck that was about.
Okay.
So it's too late for me to switch it up? You already paid?
No, you're right here. So I'm trying to
Let
figure
me
out.
get some nuggets, man. Let me get some chicken nuggets. Let me get like
chicken nuggets?
yeah. Let me get
10 piece?
2 6-pieces. 2 6-piece.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
All right.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Barbecue. She's gonna call me back and ask me what sauce I want. I should have just told her. Yeah, I'm not big on Simmons though. I'm just not gonna pay that for Simmons. It just makes me uncomfortable. And most Spates and all these guys is a wrap. I'm not paying 10K, 9K for Vucevic. Just can't do that. Can't pay 9K for Vucevic. All right. Y'all tripping. Listen to my big brother. He from BK. He knows New York ball. David West is a better option at 35 instead of Zeller. Watch. Mirotic. He's due a bad game. Yeah, we've been winning. Look at Mirotic and Portis crazy. They fought and producing well against Orlando, but the matchup was Embiid out and Milwaukee bigs. Be careful. I don't know. Do a Chicago step after the final lineup. Bullshit roll. Yeah, that's what I said. After I do my lineup, I'm gonna stack that and do a lineup around them with players that's not in my lineup that I like. So I'm gonna do like what I call a hedge bet lineup, stacking the Bulls. Elf had a 70-point fantasy triple-double here last year. I know not the same, but still don't sleep. I'm not picking Elf. Is Portis starting? No, he's on the bench. Portis is liable to put hands on someone. Tell him you want that chicken at 6-time value. Vooch is in a good spot. Lots of usage to go around. Who gets it? Not for that price, though. He has to almost be perfect at that price, and I don't love it. Loving this line, but can't even play 2 tomorrow. Shout out to DFS Simplified, man. Good looking out, guy. Chicken nuggets, good choice. Here's a fire lineup from Laos, Kufos, Ball, or reason. I don't like it. I don't like it. Vucevic has 70-point upside. I'm not picking Vucevic. No, it's not. That's not my thing. Vucevic. Let's see. I need mid-50s from him, right? 3 out of the last 4 games he's done it. 4, all the games he's done it. Chicago he played 20, but Chicago with bigs, I don't like it. I don't like Vucevic tomorrow. I like Vucevic in certain matchups. Certain matchups I'll still pay up. I remember playing Vucevic for like 88 or something like that the other day. I think he was like 90 something, and I still played him. Let me see how much he was. It was like 2 games ago. Oh yeah, he was 80. He was 92, and I think I played him there. He's 88, and I played him here. But I'm not paying 94 for Vucevic against the Bulls, though. I can't do that. I can't do it. I get it. The usage is going to be there, but on the road, I can't do it. Everybody puts up numbers on Drummond. This game, I don't know if Nurkic was 100%. All right. Atlanta, anybody can put up. Now, you got to look at who he's been playing. Drummond's been giving up a lot of points. Portland doesn't, but I don't know. And even with Portland, he still didn't hit 6 times value. Clippers, DJ down there, he couldn't do much. Atlanta, anybody can do that, all right? Denver's been beat up. Again, Atlanta, anybody can do that. Look what happened when he faced tense front courts. Why didn't he go bully Dwight Howard for some big points? He couldn't, all right? So I'm not big on Vucevic against the Bulls. I just don't like it. It's one of those situations where I'm just going to have to take keep it moving. All right? OKC versus Utah. You know, Russell Westbrook at home is what you want. For 11K, he's averaging just about 60 against his team. I'll take that. He's putting up 30-point games, but I don't know about that. What's Russell's? He has a 78-point game here against Philly that went to like 6 overtimes. Of course, he's gonna have that. But outside of that, he's been in the 50s, maybe into the 60s. He did drop 70 on his same team at home. He triple-double big time, a 30-point game. I'm not convinced that I want to play Russell Westbrook in this situation. Just not convinced. Too much. It's too expensive. And on a big slate like this, there's no reason to want to pay up for these guys. With that being said, though, he is at home. He just dropped 70. But what concerns me more so is that, right? He's played 2 games against them. He's averaging 57 points, right? So if he just dropped 70 here, 77, that means the first game he played them, he only dropped like 47 points or 40 points. All right? For him to be averaging 57. So he had one great game and then he had one not so great game. I don't love Russell Westbrook for the prices too. I don't think I could pay up for that. Just not interested in that. Andre Roberson at home, I do like, but I'm good. I'm not going to go there. Paul George for 7K, they've been struggling. Oh, I see why somebody said Carmelo because he has 5,800. Guys, don't play Carmelo. Please don't play Carmelo. I'm going to be honest. A price that I would pay for Melo is the max price I would pay for Melo right now. It's about $4,500. And I'll say that honestly. Look at this, 13, 20. And I don't even know if I'll pay him for that because I don't know if I'm getting 6 times value. Look, 17, 21 to 18. Ooh, yuck. Don't play Carmelo. Don't play Melo. Who is it? Utah? Is Gobert out? What's going on with Steve Adams? Concussion. He did not practice and he's considered questionable. Steven Adams. What did he do against Utah with no Gobert the other day? 33 minutes, 33 points. Not big on Steven Adams, even if he does play. If he doesn't play, maybe some Jerry and Grant. Who's been starting from? Patterson? Who's been getting the minutes? Nick Collison, maybe? Did he play against I don't know. I'm not messing with it. I'm just not gonna go there. I'm leaving that alone. Utah. So Gobert is going to be out for a month. They brought him back too soon. They're dumb. Their training staff should be fired. The guy was supposed to miss more time. Favors has a concussion. Either way, I'm not messing with none of these guys. Udo had people chasing that big 40-point game, and he disappointed the whole of America. I did not chase that. I don't know who Udo is, but I want no parts of Udo. Okay, I don't, especially now that his price is up. You could miss me with the Udo. I might consider some Drebko if those guys both sit. But then again, it's Thunder. I don't really mess with Thunder defense. I respect it highly. Highly respect it. Donovan Mitchell, if he misses, though, he's questionable due to a toe bruise. Yo, if Donovan Mitchell does not play, then I love Alec Burks. I think Alec Burks is pretty solid for a point per minute. And if Mitchell's going to rule out, then I'll take some Alec Burks. Throwing up all them bricks. All right. That's about it. That's about it. Not really too into that game. I spent too much time on that game. Houston versus the Lakers. Oh boy, everybody's gonna love this one. Houston, James Harden for 11K. James Harden hasn't been hitting value really, because like we know, the emergence of Chris Paul is gonna affect that. And then Chris Paul at 10K, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm fading both of those guys there, guy. Eric Gordon got some consideration coming from my way, but he's too inconsistent. Now Capella got my interest, but for 7K, I'm not big on that either. I'm not paying 7K for Capella. Now I get it. He had a couple 50-point games, but then he got a couple 30-point games in between. I'm not playing guesswork with Capella here. And with no Lopez, they're gonna want to go small. And for them to go small, then I'm just not big on Capella. I'm being honest. I don't see. I'm not one to chase big points. I've seen the recent success, but I'm not big on Capella. I'm gonna pass on that. All right. And then that's it. Did they have lemonade or no? You got the Sprite? All right, thank you, bro. You the best. You the best. That's it. And then on the Lakers, I've been riding on Lonzo because he's been in good spots. So the last 3 games, I pretty much picked Lonzo. It's time to get off of Lonzo, guys. Not against Houston. You don't want Lonzo. In 22 minutes, he only managed 10 points. You do not want Lonzo against Houston, okay? You do not want Lonzo. Please, don't make that mistake. Leave Lonzo alone. Trust me. If you notice, every time I pick Lonzo, he does well. This is not a Lonzo spot tomorrow. I don't like Lonzo. What I do know is Caldwell Pope cannot leave the state of California. So they opened up some minutes for some other guys like Clarkson, I guess. But I'm not really interested in Clarkson. Ingram, I like Ingram. Excuse me. I do like Ingram. I don't love Ingram, but I think he's in the best spot here. I think Ingram is in the best spot. I do like Ingram, but I don't know if I can get there. I don't know if I'm super. Just to know that Ingram is cheaper than Dinwiddie makes me probably want to go Ingram. But I think this team is going to get run out the gym, man. I think Ingram is going. The team is going to get run out the gym, and I'm not big on Ingram tomorrow. Okay. Kuzma for the cheaper price. I might be. Gosh, that bag's making a lot of noise. I could barely hear myself. I might be big on Kuzma. But again, Kuzma's been consistent. He might be the beneficiary of the whole Caldwell Pope can't leave the state. Every time I go to play Kuzma, I get a funny feeling. I don't know why. I can't put my finger on it. I just can't pay 6K for Kuzma. This game is going to have a lot of star power, a lot of people scoring. I really think the Lakers get ran out the gym. I'm not really interested in this game to pay up or pay down. I don't see any value. I don't see any pay up options. I'm not big on that game. Let's see if you guys might be. I'm just not. I'm not big on that game. Oh, I guess Lopez is out, right? So who wins in that situation for the Lakers? Let's check that out. for the next 3 weeks. Wow. They might bring along some Zubac, y'all. Remember Zubac last year in these situations? He got quite the run. Julius Randle maybe get some more run. I could see that. I don't know. I don't know the direction they're really gonna go here. I don't know. That's a tough one. That's one that I'll have to wait till tomorrow and see what they're saying. Is Hart start? Oh, Hart now. Hart I would consider for some nice value. I saw him play and he's pretty good, man. If he's gonna get the start playing these 30-something minutes, I like it. In 15 minutes, you only have 1 point. Yeah, maybe that's something that might just be fool's gold. I don't know about Hart. 3K, I don't know. If he starts though, so he was aggressive, man. He was crashing the boards when they played Cleveland. He really went out there and exerted himself. If they say he's starting, I'll definitely give him a look. I think Hart's in a good spot. Hart's a go. KCP can't leave the state. Hart's pretty safe at the price he plays while the game blows out. 2 steals and a layup, he makes value. Play Hart, Ingram, and Kuzma. Got me a few shares of Kuzma. Dude can shoot. They're going to lose by 30. Patterson's been dropping threes. Remember, their center is out. Like they did in OKC. Blowout plus play Hart. I like Hart. Effort. Let me have him all to myself. Yo, bro, first Russell game was with Gobert. Second was without. I can see a Russell Westbrook eating. Not big on Westbrook for that. I'm not paying up those prices for Westbrook tomorrow. I don't think I could do it. Hart's a lock. I watch Lakers and he's solid. Yeah, Hart. I saw him against Cleveland. I like his effort. Free square with Hart. Kuzma and Randle, very good plays. I believe it. I believe it all. I'm gonna move on though, but I'll come back and visit it when it's time to finalize my lineup, and I got a better feel of these other games with OKC. Is what's his name gonna be back? Their big man, what's his name? Draymond Green. Is Draymond Green gonna be back? I don't know. I gotta get there and see. Dallas versus Detroit. I probably have no interest in this game. Starting with Dallas, I'm not messing around with none of their point guards. They're too inconsistent. They got Yogi Ferrell at 5K. He must be on drugs. Wesley Matthews, he's always to be considered, but he lost me a lot of money. I'm not doing it. There's not big upside involved with that. Harrison Barnes against Detroit, I might like that. But again, very inconsistent. Phoenix, I'm not into this game. There's way too many games for me to really try to find value in a game that sucks like this one. What did Dirk do against Phoenix? I almost had him. He sucked. Yeah. Kleber. I needed Kleber the other day so bad. He couldn't come through for me. That was the Golden State game. But then the next 2 games, he comes up big against teams like San Antonio, Phoenix. That is so annoying, yo. That's the thought of that is so annoying. So annoying. I'm not going there. I'm not interested. Though I must say that centers against Detroit is what you want. And Kleber already disappointed me. On a big slate like this, I don't want to go crazy. I'm already got Zeller, and I'm confident in Zeller, and I'm good there, okay? 9K for Drummond, I can pay that. I could pay 9K for Drummond. He just struggled against Orlando, though. And Drummond is becoming very risky. I'd rather pay 9K for Drummond than Vucevic, because Drummond can get me assists and rebounds. I can't say the same for Vucevic. Vucevic could be a little bit suspect sometimes. But yeah, I'm not picking Drummond. They've been going through a lot of ups and downs. What's going on with Avery Bradley? Oh, he's shut down for a week. Oh, that's interesting. Reggie Jackson usage goes up a little bit. I'm not interested in that. Johnson, though, he's been balling, right? When he gets minutes against Dallas. What is he doing? He's rebounding, assisting, playing some defense, getting some points. Nothing major. I like Stanley Johnson, y'all. Whenever he gets minutes in the 20s, he seems to do all right. I don't know if I could go there, but Galloway though, bigger than life. Galloway has been pretty good. I don't know. I don't know what I like. Luke Kennard is who I think they're starting. He's a rookie. Kind of sucks. I don't know what they're doing down there. I'd rather leave this game alone, to be honest. Tobias with the increased usage. They only played him 24 minutes. He came out against Orlando. He had a hard time. It's too hard to read. I'd rather leave that game alone. I don't like it. Minnesota versus Denver. Everybody likes Jamal Murray, and for good reasons. I mean, the kid's been putting up big numbers. I'm just not a Jamal Murray fantasy guy. I'm not gonna do it. All right. Gary Harris is questionable or what? A right elbow contusion. If Gary Harris does not play, then I think I want some Will Barton. Will Barton for 6K. He's about nah. I'm good. I'm good, man. I'm good. Trey Lyles. He continues to do well. I'm very impressed with Trey Lyles. He continues to do well. Against Minnesota, it's going to be tough. When you go down there and you start seeing people like Taj Gibson playing that lockdown defense, I think Trey Lyles will get stuck at that point. All right. We know that Taj Gibson has been pretty solid. And I don't really like picking players home or away in that Denver altitude. There's a lot of subs when they're playing out there because guys are losing their breath very quickly. And I don't love it. I don't really like picking on people in that game. So I think I might have to leave this one alone as well. Again, there's so many other games that you could choose from. There's no reason to go crazy. Wilson Chandler has been pretty consistent too. For that price, I think he's worth a look. Again, Denver plays defense. If we look at our stats, opponent points, I think Denver might be up there, right? Actually, no. Denver's giving up a lot of points. So, I don't know. I don't like this game. This is a game. Certain games you just got to say I'm staying away from it. This game looks like one of them. How much they want for Jokic now? 8K? I don't understand. The guy comes back. He's 7K. He does nothing. So they increase him to 8K. He still does nothing. So they further increase him. And I get it. Cats, anybody against Cat should do well. 8K for Jokic, I'm not paying it. He's too hot, hit and miss, hot and cold. We never know what we're going to get from him. It's a little bit scary. On the Minnesota side of the ball, Jeff Teague, he's not even a point guard anymore. He's like the 2 guard now because I've noticed that Butler's been controlling the ball more than anybody else on his team. Now, Butler, for 9K, I don't know if I can go there. Here's the Dogs number again. When he goes and he just had his big home stretch where he did well. They had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games at home. And they took care of home court. Now they got to travel into the altitude. And I don't know if I like him in that altitude like that, man. For 9K, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I will continue to pick on him on other slates, just not this one. And I hope he does bad so his price can come back down. So the next time we pick him, he's nice value. But I don't think I can do the Butler thing. And Taj Gibson, I don't know. I'm never a fan of playing Taj Gibson for those prices. So that game looked like a game that is worth some staying away from. For sure. All right. San Antonio versus Portland. Let me check on YouTube. I know you guys are like, you're crazy, you're crazy, you're crazy. Okay, I'm done campaigning for Hart. Hart's good. I said I'll revisit the situation. I like Hart. I like Hart. As a matter of fact, I might throw Hart in that lineup that I do with the Bulls stack. I like Hart. Big night from Markin and no Gordon. That's what they're saying. Are you considering running back that dip play with anyone from ATL? Now, I'm not trusting the Hawks right now. Is Miami still beat up? Richardson? I don't like that Boston matchup for Miami. I think they play in Boston. I don't love it. Yeah, I'm not big on Murray. Put up 12 DK points. Yeah, I almost played him. What's up with Zebo tomorrow? I'm not big on Zebo against the Nets tomorrow for some reason. And a back-to-back, I'm not big on him. Teague, Denver has the worst DVP. I'm never big on Teague, never. I'm in Hart and Kuzma heavy. Locking in Westbrook with no Gobert. They play faster and don't have a rim protector. All right, Kuzma, Hart. Got SG on DK. Buckets dropping 50 on the moon. Murray and Jokic. No, not for me. Let's revisit this Hart kid. You guys seem passionate about this Hart kid. Josh Hart. Okay. He just played 20 minutes in Golden State. He really didn't do too much. All right. Yes. He played 33 minutes against Cleveland, but any guard can go to Cleveland and do well. Any guard can go to Cleveland and do well, okay? When we look at this opponent's giving up points chart right here, we see that the Rockets has been pretty solid on defense. All right? The Rockets are not really giving up too much points. Hart's not a flipping all-star, man. There's no reason to sit here and try to tell me I have to play Hart, start or not, okay? Again, against Denver, he played 22 minutes. He put up 23. That's impressive. I like it. Houston, the same team he's playing, he already played 15 minutes. He only put up 1 point against them. So I'm not really crazy just to go chasing that. I don't use certain systems I don't really go use when I'm picking lineups. And I'm not really crazy. I'd rather Zeller. I'm being real. I'm just not big, crazy, head over heels about Hart. I think it's a good consideration if he gets to start. But with no KCP, I like other Lakers like Kuzma, Ingram. To be honest, I love Kuzma and Ingram a lot with no KCP. Okay, but to tell me Hart, I'm not too excited about that, honestly. Portland, San Antonio, another game that might have to be faded. Nurkic, they want 6,400 for him. I'm not gonna do that. I don't play Lillard for $8,000. McCollum. I don't want any Portland players. I don't think there's any value there. I don't like to roster them, and I don't like to pick on San Antonio for defense. All right, that's just real talk. Now, is Anderson coming back? Oh, he's probable. So Anderson is probable. Tony Parker is out for rest. Tony Parker is going to sit out. Tony Parker just had a big game. With Tony Parker out, do I love Murray against Portland? I kind of do. Every time Tony Parker's out, he gets 20-something minutes. He puts up at least mid-20s. So I do love Murray. With Tony Parker already being ruled out. I do love Murray. Now, Danny Green is questionable, or he's probable. He'll most likely play. Oh, Kawhi is out. Oh, perfect. Yeah. So let's pick on some Murray. Now Anderson, I get it. When Kawhi was out, he's pretty good around that 30-point mark. But just coming back, I'm not big on it like that. Just coming back. I'm not paying $8K for Aldridge or Gasol. I got some interest for in Murray with no Parker. Okay, Murray is always good for a point per minute. All right. Unlike Hart, if you look at his numbers, we'll see that. Let's go back. All right. 10 minutes, just 3. All right. 39 minutes, 45 points. Okay. 27 minutes, 31 points. 17 minutes, 20 points. 24 minutes, 28 points. 20 minutes, 20 points. Those are the numbers that I like to see. All right. Those are the numbers I like to see. I could consider some Murray. I do like Murray tomorrow. Portland point guard is who? Dame Lillard. I'm not really crazy about Dame Lillard anyway. I don't think he's the best defender. So Murray getting the start, that really stands out to me, honestly. something to keep in mind. Again, this Dinwiddie thing just doesn't sit for that price. It doesn't sit too well for me. I would take out Dinwiddie and run Murray and feel good about that. One Murray, Oladipo, take out Dinwiddie, and that's where I'm at with my lineup for today. Feel pretty good about that. Murray, Oladipo, Tatum, Mickey, Horford, Nwaba, Zeller. Doesn't look extravagant yet, but we're gonna fix it up, right? We're gonna fix it up. And then San Antonio, that's it. Just Murray. Everything else looks pretty. I'm not gonna pay up for Aldridge. I already said that. I don't want to pay $5K for Anderson coming right back from an injury. I don't know where else to go on San Antonio, what type of value to go look for there, all right? Golden State versus Memphis. All right, what's going on with Draymond? He's questionable. It was recently reported that he's been unable to practice. So it's encouraging that he has not been ruled out. He would attempt morning shoot around. I wouldn't pick him no way anyway. 7,500, I wouldn't pick him with or without Steph Curry. But if he plays, then Bell is a no. And I would probably wouldn't pick Bell anyway, as prices are going up. Bell is a little overpriced. That value is done. Caspi for 4,700. That's interesting. That's kind of interesting. 11.6 for Durant. That I want. I think I'll pay up for Durant tomorrow again. Once Steph Curry's, I'm going to keep paying up for Durant. I think that's just wise, all right? I think that's just the wise thing to do. Once Curry is out, I'm going to pay up for Durant at home in Golden State. I like that. I like that payout. Once Curry is out, I'm going to pay up for Durant at home against Golden State. All right. Durant will mess around and drop 60s, 50s. He's averaging 6 times value in the last 10 games. He got a couple 70-point games. When he's not in the 70s, he's in the mid-60s. You need that. And then he's at home. When he's at home, he got a decent matchup against Memphis, who sucks. He already put up 60 against them. And I think Curry played that game. So to know that Curry, no, I don't think so. Durant would have never. Oh, yeah, Curry did play that game. So just imagine Kevin Durant, his jump shot is just wet. The usage is there. There's no reason I could think of in my head why you just don't want to play Durant right now. Just ride that out, man. Durant's hot right now. Just ride that out, please, guys. Do that and don't feel too bad about it, all right? That's pretty much it. I'm not about to pay up for Klay Thompson. That's 7K. I think that's too much. Caspi, I got some interest in. Yeah, you got to play Caspi for those prices, man. Caspi's another guy. He can shoot. He'll get you rebounds. He'll play a little, maybe some defense. He even get you some assists. I don't mind a Caspi. The Caspi thing depends on Durant, on Draymond Green. No Draymond, I'm locking in Caspi again. Is Zaza? What's up with Zaza? Look for more updates. Yeah, it just depends on those guys. So right now I'm going to hold on to just KD. But Caspi depends on Zaza and Draymond Green. Come shoot around tomorrow, okay? Clippers versus Phoenix. Start with the Clippers. Lou Will is probable. I don't want Lou Will. I'm done with Lou Will, guys. I am officially done playing. I'm not paying up for Lou Will. I'm done, y'all. I'm so serious. Done with Austin Rivers. Done with Lou Will, okay? Done. I'm not paying $5 for Teodosic, even though I want to and I'm tempted to. That's not a bad price, but I'm not doing it. I'm not paying Teodosic. I don't want none of these guys. Gallinari questionable. I'm good. If anything, I might consider some DeAndre Jordan, but even so, I'm not interested. I'm not interested in anybody there. Okay. And on the Phoenix side of the ball, whoever starts for Phoenix, I might like Tyson Chandler when they played in 23 minutes. He got you 23. In 20 minutes, he got 20. He's good for a point per minute. But with the recent competition at minutes, at center, competing for minutes, it's been tough. Alex Len for that increased price is kind of interesting, but I don't know if I can go there for Alex Len either. Monroe, I don't know. It's a doodle show there with those three guys. With that being said, though, I would play Monroe provided that he's not a DMP. All right, but I think he just picked up a DMP. Monroe just picked up a DMP. He didn't play on this last game that they just played, the 13th. Oh, he didn't play the 16th or the 18th. He just picked up 2 DMPs in a row. Wow, I'm not messing with that situation. It's the last game of the night. I'm not doing that. That's something that, unless it's a clear report, I'd rather just take the L. Whoever got the guts to go ahead and risk that, they'll do well. If Monroe plays at all, I like him, but I don't know if he's gonna play. I'm just not interested in that. Isaiah Cannon, guys. How many minutes they giving him? Is he starting? I am so interested in this guy. He finished added to the Suns roster, injury hardship exemption. He seemingly already claimed Mike Joe's spot in the rotation as Phoenix backup point guard. In fact, he has outplayed starters Ulis in 2 appearances with the club, while aiding in Phoenix the victories in both contests. Ulis' lack of efficiency this season hardly makes him. So if Kane remains hot over the next few games, he could eventually get into a starting lineup. He should at least continue to handle heavy minutes, making him a speculative add. I love it. I love it. All right. There's no way that I don't know about Teodosic's defense. I don't know. I'm not quite sure how he does with defense. I don't know him too well. But there's no way with no Booker. I get it. Ulis might get the start, but I gotta have some Cannon. I gotta have some Cannon. I gotta have some Cannon tomorrow. I'd rather Cannon over Nwaba. You gotta have some Cannon tomorrow, guys. You gotta have some Cannon tomorrow, man. Don't keep missing out on this gem. All right. He's shooting 60%. He can pass the ball. Even without the assist numbers, minus the 6 points from assists, he's getting you 30 points. So he's good for about 30 points. He's getting to the free throw line. He's an all-around good guy. And when you're decent on a team that has nothing, that's relying on Ulis and Mike James or whatever. And when you're flipping decent on a team like the Suns right now, under 5K, you got to get rostered. You got to go Cannon. Cannon has to be rostered, guys. Cannon has to be rostered. We got to find a spot here for Cannon. And because of the upside, I'm going to come off Oladipo. I'm going to put Cannon there. I'm going to come off Oladipo. I'm going to put Cannon. And I got to play Murray. I'm going to come off Nwaba and see if I got another pay up for somebody. Let's put Oladipo here, right? Let's see what we got here now. Put some Oladipo right there. And from there, do that a little bit. Guys like Al Horford doesn't really have too much upside for that price. I get it. He's like 46 most nights, but if we can get cheaper guys that have more upside and upgrade this lineup, I think we'll do better. All right. So Phoenix is just Cannon, and that's it. Cannon is the only thing on Phoenix that I like. So that's the lineup right now. I got to go tweak it a little bit, and then I'll get back to it and see how I feel about it. No Durant, Caspi all day. What are y'all talking about? Who's the backup? Lillard plays good D this year. Let's see. I'm not paying 10K for CP3. He only played 19 because KCP was there. Without KCP, he's probably going to get 25 plus. I get it. Hart is not a good play. Okay. Zeller is a good play. No chasing price, too low in fast-paced game. He'll fall into value. Now he's a 3K. How is he a 3K starter? Lock in Kuzma. Murray without Parker with little defense. I like that play. Kawhi out, yes. No, Kawhi's out this game coming up for sure. Kawhi is out. Wednesday game, Kawhi is out. KA. Kawhi with the Spurs playing on the first night of a back-to-back, they'll hold out on playing both Kawhi Leonard and Tony Parker. Kawhi Leonard is out and Tony Parker. And in those situations, I'm going to run Murray. All right. I always cringe when I play Murray, but I think I could trust him. I don't know. Lillard is a good defender. Don't do it. I'm not playing Lillard. CP3, yeah, too much. I would take Manu over Hart. Yeah, I'm not big on Hart. Rudy Gay, Lillard couldn't defend my grandmother. Mirotic, I like Mirotic. CP3, Lillard is a good play, but yeah, I'm not messing with Lillard. I don't play Lillard, man, for those big prices they be wanting from him. I can't play Mirotic with marketing and Portis taking minutes. That's what makes it tough. If you play one, you got to play all of them. CP3 hitting boards, but 10.2 on FanDuel can't do that. It's too much. He's on fire. Why would they take his minutes? T, Kemba. From I seen Kemba, I'm off of that lineup. Oh, those, okay. T, Kemba, Elf, and Dragic. Last 4 point guards against Dame. None of those guys had 33. You know why? Because look at those guys, bro. When do we ever consider T, Kemba, Elf, or Dragic? I don't ever play any of those 4 guys. It's not Kemba's defense. It's those guys. Those guys are not players that would do well against anybody. Just for examples. Show me what happened when good point guards go there and play them. Bro, I live in Portland and watch every game. I already know that he doesn't play defense. I know that. Okay, all of those point guards. Exactly. Dragic, yeah, they're all trash. I agree. Kemba put up 30 against the Knicks. Yeah, I'm not onto the Kemba. Memphis will get blown out. Durant won't play in the fourth. I can't guarantee a blowout for anybody. I'm not big on the blowout. And then guess what? If they get blown out, it's because of what Durant did to cause the blowout. He's already going to be at the value. Why do you think Memphis will get blown out? I don't think they'll get blown out. I don't know. No Durant, Caspi all day. Teague is worthless. No Draymond, Caspi all day. He's 4.1 starting. He's an amazing point per minute guy. Means he needs about 21 minutes to hit value. He'll get more minutes than that. Who are we talking about? We're going to do it. He shoots a lot, and the Suns suck at D. I can't play Suns bigs. Cannon. Useless. Love Cannon. Cannon sucks. I like Cannon way more than Murray. I love Cannon. Austin Rivers sucks. That said, I will be playing him tomorrow for his best game of the year. Minutes and matchup equal money. Okay, you go ahead with that. I'm not playing any of those guys. Jared Bell, I can see that too. Marcus Lou will got to start his application process all over again. Please play Cannon and make it easy for me to win. Yes, I will. I will do that, Dustin. I will play Cannon and make it very easy for you to win. He's getting minutes and buckets. You guys must not play GPPs, huh? No. I'm not big on GPPs like that. Me personally. Cannon is a lot. They gotta stay in it somehow. No. Randall Cannon is their best point guard. Exactly. He's the only point guard they have. Eunice makes me sick. They might start him. I won't be surprised if they throw Cannon in the starting lineup. And the fact that they don't have a point guard or shooting guard makes me love Cannon even more. Okay? They don't have a point guard or shooting guard. You got to go with Cannon, man. 4.5. He's hit like 8 times value 2 games in a row for that price. Drummond may drop a 70. I'm not risking Drummond right now. Drummond is one of my favorite players, but not right now. Not right now. Yeah, I'm very nervous to play Drummond. I don't know why. I feel like, I don't know about the judging. Aldridge in a grudge game. I'm not big on Aldridge. So many centers I want to play tomorrow. I want Drummond, Gasol, Turner, and Howard. I don't want none of those guys. That's funny. Ownership don't matter on the 12-game slate. It doesn't. Play that red 7th next to Cannon. What does that mean? It means that he has a bad matchup. But I'm not worried. That LAC are the 7th best team against point guards. Yeah, before their point guard defender got hurt. If you think that, oh boy, it's just what the team is facing ranks. Means he can still, or he can get 12. He ain't gonna get 12. And you want to watch the last 2 games? Yes. He played 27 minutes. They don't have anyone else to score. Kelly O could be good. You know, revenge game for Kelly O. I like it, but Kelly O disappointed me, man. Rudy Gay's in play. He should be with no Rudy Gay should be in play with no Kawhi, of course. What's his price? $5,400. He just He just had a nah, I can't do Rudy Gay. When you have 14, 16, 22, and you're playing 28, 26 minutes, that worries me. That's not to say he won't do well. It's just that his recent number. Beverly's just coming back. Oh, Pat Bev is playing? Hold on, what? He's done for the season. Yeah, just had surgery. He's not playing. I took him out. Kelly O is a no for me. Word up. I might have a majority of my guys in the late games and throw in the main. I feel I can get 340. Like from 8:30 to 10:30. Kyle Lowry, I like him more and more. No Lowry. Why are we off ball? The matchup's not there. I don't love Baltimore. I don't love ball. I like ball the last 3 games, not tomorrow. I'm off ball for this one. I'd rather pay up for Russell than Drummond. Oh, that's a fact. Is Pat Bev going to play? No. I like Vucevic. Me too. I'll take Vucevic. I feel like he's safer. Pat Beverly is done. He's done. Cannon, Hart, Jay Wilson, all value tomorrow. I'm good with all 3 of those. I'm not messing with Jay Wilson. Hart, either. Cannon, I like. Dustin, play value. Hart is washed up. All right. Let's fix up this lineup a little bit. I don't really want to pay up tomorrow for anybody, man. All right, let's fix up the lineup though. Let's see. First thing I want to do is get Love Mickey. I'm gonna come off Horford for a little bit. I'm gonna put Zella in my son. I'm definitely playing Zella, y'all. I don't understand how I feel about that, but I'm gonna play Zella. All right. I'm gonna come off KD for a little bit. I just want to see what I got to work with here. Just want to see what I got to work with here when I do that. So I got 9K per. I hate to fade Russell Westbrook at home. Yeah, that's my biggest dilemma. He played Denver at home 65, Charlotte at home 51, Utah 70, San Antonio 53, Minnesota. Yeah, I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna chill off Westbrook. I'm not gonna pay out. I don't think I'm paying up for anybody like that tomorrow. Let's come down into our affordable range for a little bit. Vucevic against Chicago. I'm not doing that. Not against Chicago, guys. Not against Chicago. I just want to see if I do pay up, who would I do it for? Drummond for 9K. What happened in Orlando? That's what I'm trying to think. Like, why is Drummond struggling and then not struggling? I mean, this 55 point. I'm not doing Drummond. I'm not doing Drummond. I'm not touching Drummond. I'm not touching Towns on the road. Jimmy Butler is the dog's name. Super consistent. He's playing like 40 minutes per game. He's doing everything. He's in the 50s. I like Jimmy. Jimmy's been winning. I know I said about the altitude or whatever, but I'll consider some Jimmy Butler, some Oladipo Jimmy Butler. I could do that. I just want to see players that I feel like I just have to snatch up for tomorrow. Get back on Al Horford right here. Makes my lineup look a little better now. You know what I mean? I got some good, dependable play. I got Jimmy Butler, Al Horford, Oladipo. Oladipo might have to go for that 9K. Again, I'm not trying to get crazy with my spend-ups, right? So let's get Butler. Now that we broke down the slate, we know where we're going with things here, all right? Mickey. I'll probably be inclined to upgrade some Mickey. I might be inclined to upgrade some Mickey. I don't want to chase that. Just like I don't want to chase big names. I don't want to chase too much value either. Like, I don't want to go too much on the value side. Murray, though, is good for a point per minute. right, let's see. Let's see what we can do here. 12-5. We could throw back KD. I don't know why somebody just said that KD won't meet value against Memphis. It should be a blowout when he already played them and met value. He did. He played them already, met value. 60 points pretty good. And he is the team. I don't see. It's hard not to play KD. Let's get back Kevin Durant in the line. So that's pretty solid. We got some dependable. I just hate to pay up like that, but whatever. And then for 4,600, if I come off Mickey, what's around 46 that I like to nothing really stands out, right? Is Mickey starting? Mickey. Oh, and it's a rematch game for Mickey. He's shooting well. He's grabbing rebounds, playing defense. He's minimum price. He's getting 20-something minutes. And he's doing well with it. And he's showing out. The team's banged up. Let's hold on to Mickey. Let's hold on to Tatum. Cannon is, if he's going to be in the, you got to hold on to Cannon. All right. Maybe upgrade some. I could do one of two things. You know what? Yeah, let's stick to what I said. Let's get back Oladipo. Oladipo and Jimmy Bucket's pretty much the same thing. And I feel like Oladipo has a better matchup than Buckets do. They're both going to be playing like 40 minutes. This game might stay a little more. Yeah, let's get back Oladipo. Let's stick to that. So Oladipo, Horford, Durant, Zeller. I just don't like when I have so many values in my lineup, man. I don't like it. I don't like that feeling. These are all solid values, and I get it. 42. Rhino just can't do anything good at home. Frank Mason? No. Max Kleber. He really disappointed me. Even though I like this matchup for him, I do. Can you believe I picked this guy? He gave me 10 points, and then the next 2 days he comes back with 32 and 28. I made a big case for him. Like, I love this guy. I love this guy. And he comes back and do this to me. I can't believe it. That is so long on all levels. Tatum for 56. I just want one more solid piece in my lineup that makes me feel good. Just one more. I don't know if I'll take out Tatum for Middleton. I don't know how I feel about that. For Ingram, maybe. How much is 4, so 900 more. So 65. Just trying to finalize a nice solid lineup for you guys, man. So I go Ingram. In that fast-paced game, I could take Ingram. I could take Ingram, who's pretty solid in these up-paced games. Going to play a bunch of minutes. There's no KCP, so more shots for him. He'll get to the line. Let's do that. Let's take out Tatum for Ingram. I'm going to take out Tatum for Ingram. And then I'm going to take out Oladipo and put the dogs in. Jimmy Butler. Let me see how this looks. Let me see how I feel about this one here. Now I got to see if there's anybody less than Horford that I feel could score more than Horford. All right. Dunn. I'll go Horford over Dunn. I'm not big on Dunn tomorrow. Dunn is in a good spot, though. I think Dunn will do well. I've been picking Dunn for this whole time, but he's been on the bridge. Nah. None of these guys I like more than Horford tomorrow. Some Kuzma. Let's get back to the Kuzma argument now. 27 minutes. Kuzma dropped 43 against them. Yeah, I want to stack Kuzma with Ingram. Let's do that. Because I really don't want to play Jimmy Buckets tomorrow. I really don't want to play him. Now the lineup is looking better. Now we're getting somewhere. Let's do that. Let's come off. Let's get back our Oladipo. Let's get back Oladipo. Do that. Perfect. Now we got some more money now we can spend. We got some good plays. I like stacking up these Lakers with no KCP, Kuzma, and Ingram. I like Kuzma more than Hart. I think Kuzma, he already showed that he can handle this team. All right. He had 12 rebounds against them. And that's what he's been doing. He's been crashing the boards quite a bit. He's been scoring in the 20s. Even when he doesn't score in the 20s, he'll still get you around 30. I don't think you'll be like, oh man, why did I play Kuzma? And bigger than life, let's check out some Larry Nance. I don't think Nance played that game, and that's why Kuzma was able to be so free. Oh, he did play. All right, so that makes me feel better. I like Kuzma with Ingram. I like Oladipo. I do think Horford is a little bit, his price is back up. I do like Zeller here. I think that'll save me some money. What would I get for 4,800 that I like better than Mickey tomorrow? Let's see what we can do there. George Hill, Trevor Ariza. What Ariza been up to? I'll take Mickey over Ariza. You know what I'm going to do? As much as I like Murray, I'm going to chill off Murray and go back to who I had I hope I can. I think I can. I think I see it. Perfect, guys. Lineup is locked and low. Let's come off Murray. Okay. Let's get Oladipo as our or Cannon. Let's move up Cannon. Love Cannon tomorrow. Get Cannon up there. I like that. Let's put Oladipo at the 2. Oladipo at the 2. Let's put Ingram as the guard. Ingram as the guard, and then let's stick to what we felt was right in the first place, and get back some. How much was he? Oh, 5,600. Oh, it almost worked. It almost worked. But you know what? Then I'm fine with it. Then I'm just gonna take the dogs. Then forget it. Whatever. I'll take Jimmy Butler here. That's my lineup, man. That's my lineup for tomorrow, guys. That's it. That's it. I'm gonna go Cannon, Jimmy Butler, Tatum, Mickey, Zeller, Ingram, Kuzma, Kevin Durant. I like how that look. All right, so I'm just checking with you two for some last thoughts, and then I'm gonna get out of here, man. And then before I leave, I just want to remind you guys to win that money. I'm giving away $50. Hopefully, it's by Christmas. All right. I'm at 970, so I need about 30 more followers. Once I get to that, I already have a lot of names in my bag. I have a number in my head right now. If you get 5 chances, the video is about to finish. Comment this video 5 numbers between 1 and 50. You're going to comment 5 numbers between 1 and 50. If your number is one of those 5 numbers, if one of your 5 numbers is the number that's in my head right now, tomorrow I put your name in the bag. When I get to 1,000 followers, I'm going to pick a name from that bag, and I'm going to give you guys $50 on PayPal. So go ahead. As soon as I'm done with the video, comment this video, like this video, so you can get yourself a chance to win $50, all right? All right, let's see now, man. My lineup will still cast. Like the video. No Tatum. I don't like that play. You gotta like Tatum. If you have 0 on a 12-game slate, there's no way you're cashing. Who could give me 0? I cash with a 7 tonight. What's the difference? Miritich instead of Horford. No. Nah, I'm not doing that. 7 is better than 0. And that was a 3-game slate. Bogdan was high owned. Need those tools to count, huh? A lot of singletary. What's your point? It was still a 3-game slate. Drummond is a hack box. He can't hack anyone on Dallas. Finished 126. I like Cleveland on a 12-game slate. He played Pat. Get you some Kuzma. I just did. Just saying my other guys are that good. Who are they? My bankroll is bigger than yours. You guys are bugging. How much you want to donate? I'm down. We stole 10. I need your names. FanDuel. TJ Usher is my name. People who win money from guppies. Oladipo is overpriced. I won't. I just got 27K check. What's your FanDuel? Visa. I have 25. Is this what you guys on here talking about? You guys are crazy. You guys on here really arguing. Why am I on Tatum? Because there's no what's his name? There's no Marcus Morris, and Tatum's been pretty consistent. We need about 30 from him. And out of the last 10 games, he's hit 31, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's a half of the times. And then in 2 games against Miami, he's hit 30. I think the minutes are going to be there. He's at home. It's a gut feeling, man. I think he's going to bring it home for me tomorrow. I like him. I like Tatum tomorrow. I just do. Bro, you were saying Oladipo when he was in the 7s would have to be on drugs. Yeah, I'm off Oladipo. The cookie didn't crumble for me to pick Oladipo. Lonzo is not in a good matchup tomorrow. Chris Dunn versus Magic. I like that more than Horford against Miami. Nah. I like Chris Dunn too, but I'm going Horford. Go Russell for Butler. Who's Russell? Stack Lakers. Ingram starts at shooting guard. Kuzma starts at small forward. I don't think they've been starting Kuzma, have they? I think Kuzma's been coming off the bench, if I'm not mistaken. But they might start him tomorrow instead of that hot kid. That wouldn't be a bad consideration. Get some instant offense going. Take Tatum out for a reason. I can't do that. PJ Tucker, he will tomorrow. Visa is safe. Downgrade Depot, upgrade to Russell. Who's Russell? I'm trying to think who Russell you guys are talking about. Westbrook? Nah. This guy, St. Case, he does well on FanDuel. But he always wants me to pay up. I don't like paying up. Man. I like getting those low price players who can match Russell numbers. And Jimmy Butler can match Westbrook numbers on a good day. Bogart plays 9 minutes. I never play Westbrook. Put KD at SF, then you can play a 5.2 lands. No place to leave comments. At the end of the video, Peter. Right now, you can't leave comment, but as soon as the video is done, come back to it and leave a comment. 5 numbers. If you get the number that's in my head, then between 1 and 50, I put your name in a bag. I could use my name in that bag like 109, hurting in a bad way. Got to get that number, Adams. Put it in that. Get your number in, man. I think your name might be in the bag already, though. I think you got the number one of those nights. Just make sure every day when I make the videos, you got to comment 5 numbers. Get the number in my head, and when I get to 50, I'll pick from that bag. That Minnesota-Denver game is juicy. Yeah, I mess with some Jimmy buckets. I don't think there's no defender right now who can stop what Jimmy is doing. So I like it. Alex Len is a lock. If he doesn't get a DMP, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with those guys. And it seems like I just got 2 new followers. So I'm closer to that 1,000, guys. Make sure that you leave those 5 numbers in the comment section so you can get your name in the bag. I got a number in my head right now. It's a pretty good number, too. It's a pretty good number. I think a lot of people should get this one. Nice line. You cash in tomorrow. For sure. For sure. I'm off work this week too, so I'm on some old straight up research from AM to the PM, PM to the AM, folk. Straight research when I wake up in the morning. Whenever I break down the slate at night, and then I wake up in the morning and I think about what I said the night before, certain things become more obvious, certain things become less obvious. But this line right here looks built for 6. There's not one person. Kanan, he got 8 times potential. Definitely see 6 times in Butler. I see 6 times in Tatum. Mickey got like 7 to 8 times. Zeller got 7 to 8 times. Ingram got 7 times potential. Kuzma got 6 to 7 times. And then KD, I see him 5 to 6 times. I don't love it, but with his usage and his role and everything else that's going on around him, I think like you just have to keep throwing KD in there on a nightly basis and feel good about it. So that's my lineup. I want to enter it for the free and play with confidence, man. We got to see what news come out tomorrow, what other direction we want to go. And then from there, we'll have a better feel. But for right now, I am getting out of here, guys. Peace.